Alright. What up, world? It's your boy Jeff, aka Cool Boy Jeff, right here. That's the only place you can find a wave. It's the Wave 804, back again with another video. And man, today, man, it's an honor, it's a pleasure. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching uh this individual, like the whole group, but voicing his opinion, you know what I'm saying, standing up for all the brothers and shit, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you.
For sure.
So man, go ahead and let everybody like who you is, cause you trending right now, man. On everybody page, my page, man. Like everybody know who you is.
Appreciate that, brother. I'm Bizz, just chill. I'm one
Mhm,
half of our co-host Trigger Alert, me and my partner Ugly Money Nietzsche.
mhm.
Um, I represent that Ugly Money family, Ugly Money Entertainment. We have a bunch of artists. Shout out to all the artists: China Monet, D Jizzle, Yellow Boy,
Mhm.
Moody. I hope I'm not forgetting nobody. If I did, excuse me. But yeah, Aqua, excuse me, Aqua Gambino. Yeah, we got a whole team, man. So we started doing the media thing kind of heavy a little bit
Mhm.
more lately. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Nietzsche. He been doing the Ugly Money podcast, and me and him got together. We started kicking shit, man, and came up with the Trigger Alert vibe, and it's been crazy ever since.
Mhm. And what year was that when y'all first created that?
Oh, it ain't been a year, brother. It's been like shit. Uh, I want to say maybe like 8 9 months now. About 8 9 months.
Word.
Yeah, bro. Hey, listen, I just started doing the shit, bro. Like Nietzsche, he been doing the Ugly Money podcast for like about 4 years now, though. You feel
Mhm.
what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And he was just building the platform, building the platform. At first, it was kind of ice cold when nobody on it. He did a Charleston White interview, and like shit,
Mhm.
kind of just took off. You feel what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And once everybody locked in, they started going to the backlog, seeing all the content he been doing. And then we came with the new show, you know what I'm saying? And it been going crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Then again, I want to give y'all much props and the success, because again, it's like not even a day goes by, man. Like it's if it's not me, it's somebody else posting y'all content. How is it when
Yeah.
y'all come together and y'all start to strategically put together the type of content that y'all want to produce when y'all started triggering like
I'm gonna be honest with you, gang. It was no strategicness to it, and I don't think strategicness is a word, but it's all good. We didn't put it. We didn't even come with a big plan, bruh. And I was telling this to some. I was talking to my boy Crank yesterday, man, and I was kind of explaining the same thing to him. Like we didn't really come with a plan. I think that you know we didn't really try to get a million views. We didn't try to get the crowd of it. We really just was having fun, bro. Like we
Mhm.
just started getting together, just having fun with this shit, bro. And it just turned into what it turned into. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I answered the question. What was the exact question? I might have not answered it, but it
what
was no strategicness to this shit. We
right.
just start chopping content. I just learned how to chop content like 4 or 5 months ago, bro. I just learned how to edit shit. You
Mhm.
feel me? I never did nothing with media. I just started podcasting when this shit started about 8 months ago. So
Mhm.
all of this shit for me is brand new. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Got you, got you. So, with you learning something that was super brand new, what do you say was like the process that you had to get, familiar with coming making content like y'all do?
Okay, the process for me was I kind of started learning how to set up the set first. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So the person that was shooting for Ugly Money Podcast, shout out my boy Shot, he started shooting for Revolt and Diddy and movies, and he blew up. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like he started like moving. So he was like, he let Nietzsche know, like, bro, I'm not gonna be able, I don't even have the time no more to do it. You know what I'm saying? So salute to Nietzsche. He went and got the cameras, you know what I'm saying, and brought them hoes in them and was like, man, y'all figure it out. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It's here. It's accessible to y'all. This y'all shit. Do something with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And shout out my boy Stan the Man, executive producer. He showed me to like start fucking with the cameras. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
one day or maybe one week, I'll just kind of watch like him set the lights up and the chords.
Mm-hmm.
And then one week I'll kind of like maybe figure out okay how the mics work and the whole audio vibe. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Then after that, one week I might figure out, how to set up the actual stream itself. You know what I mean? To go in there and
Mm-hmm.
then Nietzsche started telling me how to title it and label it, and you know what I'm saying. So it was just like a slow, gradual process. You know what I'm saying? And over time, now I'm able, like, I could push up to your crib, bro, and shoot a whole movie in that motherfucker. I could set the
Yeah,
cameras up, set the lights up, set the audio up, set
yeah.
everything up and run it. You know what I'm saying? So I learned how to set it up first before I really got groovy on the camera, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That makes a lot of sense. Seeing that you was able to learn, you wanted to learn, and then through learning, you was able to do this, do that, and
Facts. Facts.
and you know what I'm saying. Then with that too, I see the camaraderie amongst everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. Everybody's having a good time. They being themselves. When it comes to content again, the chemistry that y'all have on set. You know what I'm saying? We are doing y'all thing. How important is it to have it? Because again, it draws a lot of people into it, especially our conversations and topics. But how the way y'all all just come together and then y'all give a good show to everybody, man. How important is that as far as the chemistry?
Great question. The chemistry, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Nietzsche, my boy. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, that's my dog for real. So it's like I met him just as an artist, doing my shit. And I end up jumping on tour. You feel what I'm saying? That's
Mm-hmm.
how I really linked up with Ugly Money. I went on tour. At that same tour, Stan the Man, he the executive producer over all the shows.
Mm-hmm.
He started at the same time. So we're going on the road, and I want to say I maybe been on about 3 or 4 tours. I have it started to build a rapport, you know what I'm saying, and a relationship with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So the same way I am with Nietzsche is the same way I am with Stan, is the same way I am with Ruger,
Mm-hmm.
is the same way I am with Coach, is the same. One thing I picked up from Nietzsche, he said something that stuck with me as far as like we can teach somebody how to produce, we can teach somebody how to shoot. If you want to rap, we can get someone to help you rap. We can get producers. We can't teach you how to be a good person, though, bro. So, like, being a good person in the building is key. Cause
Mm-hmm.
all the other shit we can figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But we can't figure out how to teach you not to be a fuck nigga. You get where
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming from?
Right.
So that chemistry is just a natural thing, and it's big on that. Everybody is locked in with everybody in the building. So, we went on the road, man, and we done been through some shit too. We done been through some real life shit out here. You feel what I'm saying? So, we've been through things, and I know that, when it come time to stand on business, he gonna stand on business, vice versa. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And so I got his back 100%. He got mine 100%. So it makes it it's not just a business relationship. And that's what I learned. That's what I kind of learned over time through a lot of different people, like how we kick it, you know what I'm saying, is what brings the success of the show, because we genuinely kick it. Like the
Mm-hmm.
conversation we had, like them the conversations we really have, but now the camera's on us. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So it's like with us really being cool outside of this media shit and podcast shit, it helps that shit, grow and go. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you know what? I really admire the respect y'all have amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? Because again, times is real shaky. Being around certain folks, you gotta be able to watch about who you have around you and stuff like that.
Facts.
Now,
Facts.
did y'all ever have a time period where y'all had to kind of like trim the fat a little bit because certain pieces wasn't fitting to the puzzle, or everything kind of hit once time kind of progressed?
I feel good question. I ain't gonna lie, man. You got good questions. You on your shit, brother. I gotta
Yeah.
give you I gotta give you your shit. This is like a real joint. I fuck with this.
No, I
You on your
appreciate
shit,
it.
sir.
Bless, bro.
Yeah.
Bless. Bless.
Trim the fat with trigger alert. No, so far, everybody that's been around has been around. With ugly money, yes, it has been artists and things that hasn't worked out. You know what I mean? People that maybe work with the company but that hasn't worked out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's never nothing. It's never nothing too crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, we haven't really had to trim no fat with this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like we stress the good people shit. Like we really on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you're a good person and you good people and we I don't even think I can't I might be wrong, but I don't even think me and Nietzsche even ever even had an argument. Not even me and Stan, bro. Nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? The energy just like we all working towards a common goal. You know what I'm saying? And we all know that. So, you know what I mean? We all on one accord on that tip. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no reason for no hate or no funny business. I constantly, I always, I know, understand my position and what I do and what I bring. You know what I'm saying? I work hard, my work ethic, I make it speak for itself. I'm humble. You know what I mean? I'm thankful. I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Nietzsche for even like, you know, put me in the position to do what I'm doing, you know, because it's an alley oop, but you still got to dunk that motherfucker though. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he had the platform buzzing and going. And it's 100,000 motherfuckers that want to get up there and do that shit with him. You feel what I'm saying? Literally,
Yeah.
celebrities and all. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
a lot of people want to do it with him, but you know what I'm saying? The fact that, you know, we was able to come together and just on some kicking and shit, having some fun and build what we done built, you know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. And I'm grateful to be a part and thankful to be a part of it.
Man, that's dope, man. And you know, even after this interview, I would love to pick your brain because I always admire, you know, y'all work, how the way y'all work, the content y'all produce, and keeping people engaged. Because again, it's certain topics that is, I mean, they're all real topics, but it's a lot of things that people can gravitate, gravitate to and stuff. So when y'all put all this stuff out, it's like, damn, I can relate to that, or I can understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Pick my brain, brother. You got me right here, right now, man. I ain't tripping, and we ain't got to do no 10, 20 minutes. Like, let's chop it because your energy. This is how I work. I work off energy. I'm big on that.
Right.
And your energy is like you put the time, energy, and effort into it, and the type questions and the type. You know what I mean? So with that being, you feel me? I'm with it, bro. Let's run this motherfucker. I like your style. I could tell when motherfuckers is like interested and fuck with what we got going on, as opposed to let's just have them up here to get the views or get the whoever the. You know what I mean?
Right.
It hit different. You know what I'm saying? So I'm fucking with it, bro. Let's try it, bro.
Now I appreciate that because again, like, when I do these interviews, I always want to just talk about the person that I'm interviewing because again, it's therapeutic for me because again, I'm pushing a brand that I've been working on since college, which has been 7 years, and sticking to it, staying down, not giving up on myself.
Not to cut you off. You've been building your brand for the past 7 years.
Yes, sir.
You know what, brother? I salute to you. Just the simple fact for staying down. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas don't make it, brother. And what I be saying is like, it's crazy. So many people quit and give up right before they about to hit. It blows my mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, there be a lot of niggas, a lot of women, men and women that, you know what I'm saying, they about to do they shit and they quit because, you know, they just not, for whatever the reason is. And if they would have stayed down, bro, another 5-6 months, it would have worked out. So it's like, I salute you for staying down and building your shit, brother. Keep building your shit. I'm new to learning about your shit, but you know, now that I follow you and I see what you got going on, ain't no pressure for me to repost some shit, share some shit, jump on this motherfucker, and well, you know, whatever we could do to help it do what it do. It's all love. You hear me?
Oh yeah, man. I definitely appreciate that, man. I think the blessing part about this whole journey is that I'm thankful I know who God is. You know, I know a lot of people will be tapped in differently with religion, but I feel like spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always ask to be my steps to be ordained, and when I walk, just give me a clear sight. You know, I may not get the full landscape of the direction, but I got the vision of seeing myself getting certain places, and that's why I'm here today. You know what I'm saying? Just because I ain't want to sit here and hold my words back. Let me not ask him. You know, can he do an interview or don't try? You know, I'm always trying. Like, I always work. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got shit to lose. You know.
Nah, you know what, bro? You can't be. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I jumped on a nigga live, a celebrity live. I ain't gonna say celebrity, but I'm gonna say you know he's big in the business. With the gumbo brand, and you know it didn't really go the right way. It kind of went left a little bit, and but with that, I say that to say like I step out my comfort zone with this shit too because it's like I'm learning, like I say, it's new to me.
Mm-hmm.
This shit new. So a lot of shit where I'm from Florida. I'm from Palm Beach. Where I'm from, bruh, like friendly is like an insult, if that makes sense. Like basically a nigga be like, you friendly, this friendly ass nigga right here. Like
Mm-hmm.
we don't really chop it up with people, if that makes sense.
Right.
But what I learned when I came to Atlanta, bruh, is like if you don't chop it up with niggas and with these women out here, you can be working harder than when you really could be working smarter type shit.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So the way you network and talk and build with people is key. So that same thing you doing is what I'm learning right now. I'm like, damn, I'm part of this media shit. I see such and such out here. Oh, let me holler at this nigga real quick. Oh, I see
Right.
this. Oh, hey man, come on, check it out, bro. We got the show. Normally I might just walk past him, be like, man, you know, I ain't on that groupie ass shit. You feel
Right.
what I'm saying? But now I'm on some shit like, you know what, bro, hit bro and see what's up. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And it trips me out. Sometimes motherfucker actually know who I am and what we got going on and be like, oh shit, bro, I fuck with you, goddamn. Yeah, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And I be thinking it'd be some whole other shit. Sometime it go left, sometime it go right. But you know, the shots you miss are the ones you don't take. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. 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 Nah, I mean, it's like shit like this. I be needing it because I be needing like reinsurance, and I know where I'm trying to go, but I also want to be around people that know more than I do. You know, I work building up this brand and doing this shit, and like all around the 804 Virginia, traveling and stuff like that. Like it's so much stuff that's out there for me, and sometimes I feel like I'm a big fish in a small pond. So sometimes I gotta go out other places and see if I can swim and survive out there joint because networking is key because it seems like I can't find nothing doing what I'm doing right now until I created it, and then I really love, enjoy, and doing what I do. So I get to meet people like yourself and so many other people that can give me a influence, a courage. You know what I'm saying? Stay focused, stay down. That shit always helped me because I'm trying to do shit like I'm a father and some more shit. So trying to just be the best version I could be within myself. So I don't trip on none of that extra shit. You feel me?
Salute to all. I feel you on that. Salute to all the fathers out there. I know the holidays just came around, so salute to
Facts.
all the fathers, man, that stood on that business, man, goddamn 10 toes down, and you know made that shit happen for them kids and for their girl and for their family and loved ones. You know, sometimes the black father kind of get downplayed, and I'm not just gonna make it a black. I don't want to make it a black and white thing, but I'm black and I'm speaking for us. You know what I'm saying? Like we get downplayed and kind of, you know, we get the wrong light, basically. You know what I
Right.
mean? They try to shed light on the wrong shit, and it's a lot of black men, man, especially fathers that do as best as they can for their kids and make sure they do what they do for their kids. But that's not something that's really highlighted. You know, you get the view of the nigga who don't take care of his kids and this that da 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 all that other shit. But we don't get enough of the men out here to step and stand on business. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, salute to you, salute to all the black fathers out there that's just taking care of what their responsibilities and handling their shit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Facts. Man, you know what I'm saying? I love what I do, man. And just to share something short with you since we being, being open, I
Yeah,
had
let's talk
lost
to it, brother.
I had lost my pops, what I'm saying, about like 2 years ago. He had a heart attack, you know what I'm saying? But like me and my pops was
Sorry
tight.
to hear
Same,
that.
yeah, I appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? We had a There's three of us, all boys, you know what I'm saying? We all got J's and shit, you know what I'm saying, within our name and whatnot. But the appreciation of having a father is so much more after he's gone, you know?
Oh,
Like,
talk about, bruh, not to
bruh,
cut you. I lost my dad to cancer a few years back, bruh. I want to say about 5 years or so. And you don't understand how all that shit they did, all that shit they said, bruh, it's like when they pass, unfortunately, it's like, damn, that connect, it be right. You be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what he was saying. You know what I mean? Like, this is what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? So for me, man, I understand completely. And, you know, I had a great relationship with my pops, man. And, you know, him and my mom split, but he still made sure he kept in touch. Me and my brother kept us in the loop. So, you know, I try not to look at the bad times, brother. I try not to look back at things and get sad about it. I try to look at the positive things, the good times we had, and take some of the game that was given and applying it now to my kids and my
Mm-hmm.
situation. You know what I'm saying?
True shit. True shit. I mean, the best thing that he ever showed me, man, is always like keep God first, take care of your kids, take care of your family, and that's really is it for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Make sure the lights is on. My son can spend time with his father. I can put some food on the table. So I mean, I always look at it as a lot tougher for me because like staying down, staying focused, and jobs here and there don't work with me, and I'm being myself, but it's not really fitting in with what the program is. So that joint right there be crazy, man. That joint right there be super crazy. Damn, damn. Uh, nah, you good, Julio, man. You know how stuff is, man. You in the business.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You in the business. You working, but
You was talking about the advice that your pops gave you.
yeah. So basically, is don't try to keep up like with the world, like run at your own pace, type shit.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
mm,
I was moving a little bit too fast, like young. Well, I'm still young, but younger, like doing shit, being out here, stuff like that. All types of the night. And I guess once I got older and I had a son and I started like really chill out, excuse me, that's when I really started to understand like what everything was meant for. You feel me? So it's just really important to have like somebody like a male role model. And can't everybody can't be your father, but I guess it's like somebody that you have that keep you on the straight and narrow and stuff like that. Like a big homie, like a real big homie. So I feel like that's something
nah,
that we
you
missing nowadays.
you 1,000% right, bro. Unfortunately, a lot of us have to learn as we go, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't have nobody to be like, oh, this is how you supposed to do this and this how that supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like we all learning this shit on the job type shit. So it's like, it's gonna be errors and mistakes, within the process. You know what I'm saying? But as long as the process is you respect the process and you genuine in what you're trying to do, you know what I'm saying, and focus with it, that shit could go, bro. And
Mm-hmm.
that's for anybody, man. I want everybody to know that shit. Like, you know, I never thought this shit ever happened for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like on this type of shit, I came to Atlanta as an artist doing music. You know what I'm saying? And I never had no aspirations of, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like doing any type of anything of what I'm doing now. But God had a different plan for me with this shit. And sometimes I say that to say is don't limit yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes a nigga be thinking too small. I
Mm-hmm.
was thinking, man, just making music. In reality, man, I could make music. I could do a podcast. I could act. I could, you know what I'm saying? I could do
Yeah.
all type of. I could do all type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So never limit yourself, man, and don't be scared to try new shit because, you know, trying some new shit. Look what the fuck. Look where it got me. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, so never be scared to try some shit and get out your comfort zone and you might not really planned on doing that, but trying that new shit might be the shit that take you up through there.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate that, man. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I really
Mm-hmm.
do. Now, when it come back to what I'm saying, the alert, everybody is there, content. Now I know when interviewing people or having conversations with other people, different mindsets, different personalities, how are y'all able to contain that energy, even though that people can express their opinions, but it can still be respectful at the end of the day? Because I've been seeing that with y'all for a very long time now. Sometimes people can't really control like the whole interview process and stuff like that. How are y'all able to do that so good?
Um, because it is respectful. You know what I mean? Like it's not. I gotta think. Everybody know I'm always on respectfully. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I say that because I mean that. You know what I'm saying? Like I know it might sound cool to a motherfucking but when I'm telling a young lady, she might say some shit to me that You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just is not registering to me at all. You know what I mean? That don't mean that she's a bad person. That don't mean she's not smart. That don't mean she ain't shit. That just mean I disagree with what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna point out to you why I disagree. You feel what I'm saying? And sometimes we will have to agree to disagree. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the person that I'm talking to on stage, that's somebody's mother, that's somebody's daughter, that's somebody's sister, that's somebody's cut. You feel what I'm saying? That's somebody's loved one. So, I try to never talk down to any of the females. We gonna have grown folk conversation. They're all grown women, so my delivery might get harsh or something. You know what I'm saying? But it's never to demean, belittle, talk down, none of that funny shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? A nigga don't rock like that. Niggas not coming, nigga not trying to put that on the, you feel what I'm saying? But that don't mean we gonna go for this bullshit though. Like I can tell you what you own right now is some bullshit. You get what I'm saying?
True.
And I can be respectful. You ain't gotta be a bitch and a hoe and the da 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 all this other shit. But I can definitely tell you, man, hey man, what the fuck is you talking about right now? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Respectfully. You know what I mean?
Right. So I think the most highlighted one, man, my most favorite one that I had put up on the page the other day, and everybody around us was like really enjoying that episode that y'all had too. And with that, I think the topic was stop making women feel like selling themselves is the only way to have a bag. When I tell you around my area, that joint has been shared. I'm talking about
Listen,
crazy.
Hey, listen, man. That one right there for me, I'm not gonna lie. That's one of my more recent viral clips. I don't know how many views that bitch is at now. You almost made me want to go in my Instagram and look, but that one right there, probably maybe 200,000, 250,000 views, something like that. But the shares is what I be wanting to look at with that one, because nigga, that one probably got 5 to 10,000 shares. I just can't pinpoint it because I'm not looking at it. But
yeah, and it came out December 17th.
It's recent. It's recent, bro. If you would look, tell me if you got it in front of you, if you're looking at it, what's the numbers on that one right there, just to let me know what I'm talking about.
As far as likewise, you're at 15,523.
15,523 likes. Does it show the shares?
Nah.
Oh, you got to look at the reels, probably.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I'm on the reels, John. I don't know why.
I don't know how.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, it's at 10.7 thousand shares.
Oh, okay, 10,700 shares. Okay, boom. Now, I feel like the reason that is connecting with men and women. So some people think it's just a man thing. It ain't just a man thing. It's women that fuck with that too. Because I feel like that narrative is getting pushed a lot. You feel what I'm saying? To a lot of young, impressionable women, or young girls, I should say, that are becoming women. You feel where I'm coming from?
Right.
So sometimes we get these ladies up on stage, and I'm never one to knock anybody hustle. You feel me? However you feed your family, take care of your kids, that's you. I respect it. It is what it is.
True.
But as far as trying to make it to seem as if though the only way for women to run up their bag, the way they want to run it up their bag, is based off of, sex and selling, pics of OnlyFans. Just that narrative for me is crazy, bro. And I sometimes, like I say, I don't get disrespectful and shit, but it's like sometimes I might just be like, that's why it's called trigger alert, because a nigga get triggered. It's like, man, hold on, man, stop telling me that shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I heard you say it enough fucking times today. You keep telling me about, You know what I'm talking about? When you start associating with you running up money or females running up money, it's associated with sex. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, come on, man, stop that shit. Because you got a lot of the young females that's looking at this shit and you giving them dumbass ideas with that shit, making them young girls feel like, oh, let me go get my body done. Let me get this done so I can, sell this and trick like this so I can attract this type of man, this type. Man, stop that bullshit. It's plenty of
Mm-hmm.
women starting their own business. It's entrepreneurs. There's plenty of hardworking women that have jobs that's putting in their 40, 60 hours a week. Like, come on, man, miss me with that shit. To me, that's a
Right.
lazy hustle. And I don't knock it, but
Right.
stop promoting that on my motherfucking stage right now. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
What
I
you got
mean,
going
so
on?
that's a lazy hustle. That's the first I ever heard it, but it's like a lot of them are doing that. Like, if it comes up being asked, like, oh, well, how much money do you make? Well, I probably make like 65,000 a year working my 9 to 5. Oh, I make this and this and this. I make more than you on my OnlyFans. But it's like you're not really doing anything except revealing yourself, you know?
And you know what though? I'm not even going to say that and knock it on that part because I'm not going to say whose labor is more or less. I'm more on the tip of, bitch, that ain't nothing to brag about. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're set. I can go on here for whatever amount of money and look at your ass, pussy, titties, your whole goddamn setup for $12 subscription. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you you are not a broke bitch, you are not a bum bitch, but you're not going to get the same respect as the female that decided to write a book and she
Right.
sold 3,500 copies of her book. And,
Right.
this business is really out here on some 6-figure vibes and doing her ones and two. Like, you're not going to get the same, it ain't the same.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care how it sound or whoop, whoop, whoop. Like I started by saying, you're not broke. You're not on that bum shit, but
Mm-hmm.
you just not gonna get the same respect that that young lady is gonna get. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's no integrity.
It's no, thank you. That's the word. And the integrity, it lacks integrity.
Right.
So to feel like you're gonna be able to get put on that level with her is just delusional than a motherfucker to me.
Mm-hmm.
There's no
Well,
way.
yeah. Well, since you say that, and I'm not gonna say just based on females doing OnlyFans and stuff like that, it's that's the biggest thing. But do you feel like mental health is really important in the black community? Because again, like everything is ran by social media. People see stuff and this and this and this. They quick to go that quick with a certain incident or situation. But I feel like the more and more people get drawn into social media, they see things and depression, insecurities, and stuff like that. It kind of builds so much like of mental health within itself. You know what I'm saying?
Um uh and I mean this most respectfully, brother. Most respectfully. I don't believe in depression. You know what I'm saying?
Respect.
I I believe that I do believe in mental health because there are things such as bipolar, such as schizophrenia, such
Mm-hmm.
as things of that nature that are clinically diagnosed to people for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But so I respect the mental health aspect on that point. The depression shit to me, I don't go for. I don't believe in depression. I've never believed in it. Anybody that knows me personally knows this is how I feel, and I feel like it's life.
Right.
Those problems that you're going through are not specifically dedicated to you. There are thousands, if not millions, of people going through the same
Mm-hmm.
exact thing that you're going through. You need to figure that shit the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I do understand certain aspects of life that bring you in a down state, like death and losing loved ones, and that I understand that type of you know
Mm-hmm.
but even in that moment you can't live in that. You can't live in that moment. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? And I lost my first son. My first son got killed by his mom, Messiah.
Wow.
And
Sorry to hear that,
yeah,
man. Send my love and
yeah. So
condolences.
appreciate it. And
Yes, sir.
I say that to say like I've been through a lot. That's just one thing in my life that I'm just saying right now. But I've been through multiple things. You know what I'm saying? And that depressed shit to me is just an excuse
For not being
to
accountable.
not only that, but not overcoming.
Mm.
So it's like I feel like if whoever's claiming they're depressed, if they were doing whatever they wanted to do as far as their craft or profession is concerned at the top level of that, I feel that depression shit would be bullshit. I
Mm.
feel like if they were with the ideal spouse or person they wanted to be with, that depression shit would be bullshit. And I feel like money wise in their bank account, if a motherfucker had 200,000 more dollars in that same account right now, that depression shit wouldn't be there. So it's all about life. We all go through life. We all go through things, but that depression shit is capped. It's
Mm.
not real. It's a man-made thing. I do understand people going through life issues and certain specific life events, but all that I can't get right because I'm depressed. Please never bring that shit to me, brother, because I'm gonna be what? I'm gonna be mad at the motherfucker, and I'd rather you come and tell me, bitch, your car broke down, you couldn't do it or something. Can I see the charger or something?
Right.
Be anything, but all that I couldn't make the shit. Yeah, happen because the fucking you was down this morning and goddamn you couldn't, you know what, man, I don't want to hear that sucker shit, bro. I
Right.
need you to motherfucking handle the business. That
Right.
sounds like an excuse to why you're not handling the fucking business. Motherfuckers just want to do shit. You know what? You know how many times my mama went to work and she didn't want to work, or you know how many times my daddy went to work and he didn't want to go to work. Motherfuckers do shit when they want to do shit, but that's the difference between that good and that great shit. Motherfuckers is doing shit when they want to do it, and it's motherfuckers doing shit because it needs to be done. And
Mm-hmm.
until niggas separate that part of the game and start getting that straightening right there, bitch will never go above and beyond and take it to that next level because they gonna always have a fucking excuse of why they not handling the fucking business. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So I don't want to talk down on nobody, but that depression shit is capped. I don't believe in it. I don't be wanting to hear it. It aggravates me and just upsets me because I can give a bitch a million reasons why I should be depressed, and I'm doing just motherfucking fine by God's grace and will. So, hey man, all that. Like I say, I respect mental health because I do understand that all mental health, certain diseases that people have been clinically diagnosed with for sure. You know, I have people in my family that were schizophrenic, and I understand these are real life things. But all that old little cap ass shit, anything other than that, man, you got to miss me with it. Got to miss
Mm-hmm.
me.
Damn, man, that right there makes a hell of a lot of sense because those be the same people that be upset because their lifestyle's not where it's supposed to be or try to compare it to somebody else because they didn't put in that work like they should have. Like they did just a little just to get by, but they ain't do just enough.
Man, and that's crazy. Niggas do the bare minimum, but want the maximum results. So it's like, well, goddamn, how the fuck you didn't put the work in? You didn't show up to the gym. You didn't put your reps up. But now you mad because Steph Curry them out here busting your ass. But these niggas go to practice every day. They
Yeah,
do 500 shots every day. This
yeah.
nigga don't know how to shoot threes because he just know. No, the motherfucker is trained. He puts the work in. So motherfuckers be trying not to understand that and cut the corners and all that other little sucker shit and not it. There's no shortcut to this shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. There's no road shortcut to success.
Mm.
There's just a bunch of hard motherfucking work and
Mm.
timing, and you might have a little lucky shit happen to you here and there. Now, and I ain't even gonna call it luck. I'm gonna say a blessing because you've been working so hard. But there ain't no shortcut to this shit, and niggas ain't at where they want to be or all that because they don't want to put the work in and make the sacrifices to do what the fuck the niggas do. You see these niggas at the bar, 4 bottles in they section and going crazy and niggas hating and shit. But you don't know about when that nigga's up at 5:30 in the morning putting his shit on and stepping out here by handling his business. You only seeing the party aspect and you only seeing the ending result. You're
Mm.
not seeing all the work a nigga put in this shit.
Mm.
So you know, I don't. fuck that. You got to put that work in. Niggas is talking about where they not at and all this other shit. That's them same fake depressed ass niggas. You feel what I'm saying? You niggas is just not putting in the motherfucking work, brother.
Yeah.
That's simple. Fuck you
Yeah.
talking about?
And you know what's crazy? Everything you said right there was ABC 1, 2, 3, and they still would not understand it.
But though I learned that you can be loud. You can't be loud and wrong. You can be loud and right. So I don't give a fuck. If I
Mm,
know what I'm coming with is logical sense, you know what
mm,
I'm saying? And
mm,
I'm not putting no cap on it, and it is what it is. You know what I
mm.
mean? Like, come on, man. I deal in logic, brother. One plus
What?
one is
What?
two.
What? So, well, you know, big dog, common sense is a common to everybody.
Right.
So
Right.
everybody gonna
No,
take
I
that time
agree.
to. Everybody gonna take
I
that
agree.
time to critically think, because sometimes you will say something and you will have to repeat it to the person and they still don't get it. But they be like, "For
What
real?"
about this? Aren't you get? But I get that on Trigger Alert a lot. That I could say a shit 2, 3 times and a motherfucker still don't. You know what I mean? So I get to the point where it's like, okay, you know what? Just let that go. That
Yeah,
it's not meant. It's not meant for you to get, or
yeah,
maybe it's not meant for you to get right now. You'll get it whenever you get it. But in the
yeah.
meantime, between time, let me get out your way, bro, because I ain't got time for this dumbass shit.
Yeah.
We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
Not at all. Not at all. Now, again, big dog, and you seen the overall growth for yourself and how hard you've been working and what you've been contributing. What are some things that you feel like you are very proud that you can say, like, hey, I really made changes within myself or the within the group as far as what you produce? Or what are some things that you are looking forward to going into 2024 that you got your head sight on, man?
Um, the most proud accomplishment is the relationship that I have with my sons. Um, like I say, I'm from Florida. They're in Florida. My whole family's in Florida. I up and moved to Atlanta, um, chasing my dream, basically. You know what I'm saying? And one of the key things I left after my second son KJ, after his first birthday, I left a day or two after that. And the main thing that I wanted to make sure with KJ and Kyson is that I maintain a good relationship with my sons, even though I have this distance between us right now. So I'm thankful for this iPhone and this FaceTime because I'm the nigga that's on the phone with his kids 4, 5 times out the day. That's just how I'm coming right now. You see what I'm saying? And these niggas could barely talk, but one thing I love for sure is as soon as they see me, hear me, anything with me, daddy, daddy, daddy. So it's like that's my proudest accomplishment out of all this shit is maintaining that relationship with my sons, even though I'm constantly traveling back and forth between Atlanta and the crib. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's my number one. Now, as far as work wise, um, I don't know, man. I can't. I'm thankful for the show and I'm thankful for the success of it. But I feel like I'm just getting started, brother. Like it ain't nothing to really be so super like, oh, I'm super. It's like hell no, I ain't patting myself on the back yet. I'm in the first quarter. The
Mhm.
game just getting, you know what I mean? The game just getting started for me
Yeah.
in this aspect of my life. You feel where I'm coming from? So
Yeah.
I ain't really on that like, and I hate to say that in the way of not sounding grateful and thankful for what I have now. So that's why I started it by saying I'm thankful for the success of what's going. You know what I mean? I started it by saying that,
Mhm.
but at the same time, I ain't really did too much yet to be acting like I'm so super accomplished to be like, you feel what I'm saying?
All right.
Like, oh man, I'm so proud that I did. Fuck that. You got to do more work, brother. You know what I'm saying? I made a lot of changes in my personal life um, that I can say not even I can't even really much say that I'm proud of because it's just grown man business. So it can't sometimes you can't get accomplishments and pats on your back for shit you supposed to do.
Man, oh my God, you hit it on the. Oh, I knew this. I knew that was
Yeah,
coming.
brother.
I knew that was coming.
Brother, I can't really even the personal change in my life. You know, I used to be on a different type of timing and on other shit, but it's like I looked at what I had going on and I knew that, hey man, and that's why I really got to give the props to the inspiration to my family too, because like I looked at my situation, I'm like, man, you know, I can't keep doing what I'm doing and expect some new results. That's the definition of insanity. You know what I'm saying? So there has to be major changes. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I made adjustments with my life and how I live my life, and you know what I mean. And it was the best thing I could have did because you know it. Look where it worked. It's leading me in the right, you know what I'm saying, the right path, the right direction. Where you know what I'm saying, nigga need to be. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I ain't really too much on that. I'm super proud of myself shit yet. You know, I'm on some shit like nigga, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
just getting crunk up, bro. So you gotta put in some work and really do some shit. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? To really, you know, once we start closing certain, you know what I mean, deals and you know what I'm saying, and then we could be like, all right, you know, we
Yeah.
getting warm. It's getting
Yeah.
warm. You know what, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
I'm
feel
quarter
that.
right now, brother. I ain't tripping on it like that yet.
Nah, man. Man, Biz, I want to say thank you, man. Not only for just grant me the honor doing the interview, but just thank you for letting me be able to have a therapy session because you know, again, I be so much on a grind, and I be trying to get things done, but sometimes like you be needing certain things to keep you like I am doing the right thing or I am being focused. Just by talking to you, it's like, damn, this is what I've been needing for like the past 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Because
For sure.
you know, life is life, but it's like in here and in here, I'm still going forward, and I see how things like even just get bigger and bigger. Like, oh man, I just would never understood this. Like, you know, and I got faith, but sometimes you gotta kind of walk off that joint. You know what I'm saying? You gotta see is if you really serious about what you supposed to. You know, like I love the Book of Job, bro, because it's just like no matter how hard things can get for you, you know, you still gotta be focused. You know what I'm saying? And got everything 10 times more. Even just been tried a temptation. Like, you know,
Yeah, the faith
just
in
say
this
that.
shit, the faith in this shit, brother, is I never really paid attention when they used to say that they said some shit like a mustard seed could move a mountain type shit.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah, the
saying?
faith of a mustard seed can move a mountain.
Right. And I used to be like, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I used to just think it was some fly shit to say, you know?
Right. I mean, it sound cool though.
Right.
Yeah.
But when I stepped out on faith, because I was with my partner one day and he was this nigga, he get to it, he got a bag, you know, he on his shit.
Mm-hmm.
And we sitting in this nice shit, this high rise shit, you know what I'm saying? And he hit me with some shit like, you know, you just gotta, you know, you can't be worried about the money, Biz. You just gotta, you know, focus on your purpose and boom, boom, boom. And I'm looking at this nigga, looking at this view, doing
Yeah.
shit. And I'm and I'm
I ain't
looking
trying to
at
hear
this
that
nigga
shit, man.
and I'm like, nigga, you feel me? So
Yeah.
he was on that and I was like, I start removing money from what I start not letting be money be my motivation and letting my purpose be what I'm supposed to be doing. And it changed the whole trajectory of my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just by me, like, okay, nigga gonna get some money naturally. You know what I'm saying? But what the fuck is you really trying to do, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like when you gonna start doing that? You know what I mean? So that shit really stuck with me. So I moved on faith and I started basically believing that everything would be okay wholeheartedly, like it's gonna work out. And one thing you can't do is pump fake God. You feel me?
Hell no. No.
So you can say how much you believe in whoopie wop bam, all this little shit.
Yeah.
But if you really don't believe in what the fuck you got going on, you can't. It's kind of like a glass ceiling, if that
Mm-hmm.
makes sense. You know, you can see that shit up there, but you ain't gonna be able to get past a certain point because at some point in your journey, you're gonna have to step out on faith.
Right.
And if you don't catch that drift right there, brother, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? And that be the part that, you know, a lot of niggas, a lot of women, a lot of people just, that's where they fold at, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like you got to step out on this branch, and this branch look weak as fuck. This limb look flimsy denim, motherfucker. And a nigga telling you, yeah, man, walk across that bitch, you gonna get to the other side. And you looking at that bitch, and that then, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm not fat, but bitch, I don't, I'm not equipped to walk across that motherfucker. It look like it's gonna snap soon as and you're gonna have to walk out on that limb, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And believe it's gonna be all right. And that bitch might break, it might don't. Ain't no telling, and you will not know till you step out on that motherfucker though. And that step right there is the step that, you know what I mean. I think that's the difference between that, that regular shit and that good shit and that great shit. Like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of them people that we look up to are this greats in their profession or whatever they do. A lot of them stepped out on that limb, bro. They stepped out on that faith and say, "Fuck it, I'm doing it." You know what I'm saying? And they
Right.
did it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And like that step is key, brother. That faith. You can't have faith and just think you're gonna be lit. You just, oh, I know I'm gonna be lit. You ain't doing shit. You ain't making nothing shake. That shit that's watered down. That's cap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you going real hard at this shit, you almost gotta. One thing I can say about me with this ugly money shit, bro, I've been locked in for like the past couple years, and one thing I can say is I kind of work without even looking for the results. And I don't want to say that wrong because I want to always make sure that it's making sense and it's progress and we progressing in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm type nigga when I'm locked in, I'm locked in. You feel me? So I'm type nigga, I'm just going in. I ain't looking up at, oh man, how many views we did, how many what you call it, how many boom, you know what I'm saying? Nah, fuck all that. Tomorrow's another day. I gotta get in. I
Mm-hmm.
gotta go back in. I gotta go back in. I gotta go back in. So I just keep going in, and then maybe I'll look up. You know what I'm saying? 3-4 months down the line, 6 months down the line, 8 months down the line, I might look up for a minute, pop up. Oh shit, okay. All right. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We moving in the right direction. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I can see that. You know what I mean? Okay, back to work. Let's get it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's the I don't look for the results. And when you work looking for the results immediately, that shit dead, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's dead. It ain't gonna pan out. It ain't gonna pan out.
Mm-hmm. Biz, man. Thank you, man. Really, thank you. God, man, it's just turned into from an interview to a conversation, man. Like, I really appreciate, the kind words that you gave, not only me, but to everybody who's watching. But I definitely met a person like other than myself that really enjoys the process because the process really
Right.
makes you
That's what I
look
was
at
trying to say.
everything. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
the process, man. Like I admire that about you. You know what I'm saying? Because you passionate, you've been through some things, but you also got a lot of shit to show forth. And based how the way you talk, the shit that you think about, you're able to elaborate. Because I know it's one thing for people to be given game, but it's also for people to go up there and ask for it and get it. Because if you do not know, you won't be able to do anything with it. So from what you said earlier, like for me DMing you and asking you just a simple question and just a toss up, I would have never expected this conversation like this would be so
Right.
good to help me out, not only in my life, but as far as like looking down in my career. Like, stop looking for instant shit to happen for you. Okay, you
Right.
may
Right.
be
Right. Right.
broke, but you know that you pushing something that that knows it's like $1 million worth, even more than that. So you just gotta really stay focused, man. I appreciate you for that real shit.
Nah, bro, you got great energy, brother. It's my first time meeting you. I never met you before. And like I say, I move off energy, brother. So if I get on this shit and I'm talking to somebody, an interviewer, and it ain't really what it is. We gonna keep this shit real brief, man. It ain't no life insights. It ain't none of that extra shit. We gonna keep this shit pushing, brother. You know what I'm saying? But when I come across people that give genuine energy and that I can see working, to build your brand and move, you know what I'm saying? And you took time out of your day to say, damn, let me fuck with Bizz. Let me see what his program got going on. Like, you ain't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't never try to, you know what I mean, downplay any of this shit. Like I say, it's all new to me too, bro. I still get shocked. I'm still that nigga that look in the comments or the likes and be like, oh shit, Fredo Banks like the video, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like shout out
Yeah.
to Fredo Banks because he came on the show and everything too.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. But just to use as an example, like I'm that guy still. I look in the comments and see some shit like, oh shit, nigga, that's Chris Brown, nigga. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
get geeked and screenshot that shit and group chat it. Oh shit, nigga, Chris Brown just like my video, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I still treat, you know what I mean. So I don't look at it like, you know what I mean, oh, yeah, this I'm lit and you know what I'm saying, what you got going on, or what type of platform is this? How many how many followers do you have and all that old, goofy shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? People that genuinely fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with them and give back that same energy because you know what I'm saying? It's nothing worse than meeting somebody that you didn't know personally, that you maybe knew through sports or entertainment or whatever, and you meet them and you catch their vibe and you be like, this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you be
Yeah.
like, oh man, bro, like, look at this shit. Nah, I
Yeah.
can't even listen to the songs and none of that goofy shit no more, nigga. I ain't fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I never want to be that for somebody that genuinely fuck with me and my program. You know what I'm saying?
True shit. I respect that, man. Hey, Biz,
For
man, let
sure.
everybody know where they can follow you at on all social media platforms and where they can check you out so they can stay up on anything that you got dropping.
As far as YouTube is concerned, Ugly Money TV. That's where you can catch me at. You can catch the shows. You can catch Trigger Alert there. I have another show also called The Biggest Stream Ever that I do daily. That's on there. We got I Know You Ain't Say That on there. We got Pretty Money Podcast on there. Of course, Ugly Money Podcast on there.
Mm-hmm.
So we got, if you fucking with the content, Ugly Money TV on YouTube is where you go. And as far as the socials, Bizz, just chill. One word, no spaces, no underscores. Bizz, just chill. You can find me on all social media, Instagram, everything on that right there. And salute to you, brother. I appreciate you for reaching out to me again. You know what I'm saying? Allowing me to get on your platform. You know what I'm saying? Keep pushing with your shit. Keep going. Your interview, the way you do your shit is cut a little different. Niggas gonna fuck with you, bro. So you just gotta get it out there. But your interview style and how you go about your shit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas are gonna fuck with your shit. You just gotta get, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Get it
sir.
out there and you could do your shit for surely.
Yes, sir. Man, Biz, man, I appreciate you, man. And if I ever need anything, I'm gonna reach out to you, man, as far as
For
advice when
sure.
it comes
For
to
sure.
podcasting
For
platforms
sure.
or just like life in general, man. Because
And listen, man, anytime you come to the A, man, come fuck with the program. We at Ugly Money Studios, 5,000 square foot studio. It's a vibe, brother. It ain't just we got the studio, we got the podcast room, we got event center. Listen, anytime you in the city or if you decide you want to come to the city, man, push up in my chest, come fuck with me, bro. Come
I
fuck with the
got you.
program. That's an open invitation. Welcome to come to the studios, come see what we doing there and get in when you fit in. You feel me?
I got you, big dog. I'm gonna definitely
For sure.
make sure that
For sure.
happens, man. But until then, big dog, man, you stay safe, stay out the way, keep doing your shit, man. Keep being a man, bro. A
For surely.
man,
Appreciate you, brother.
for real.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you for having me on this shit. Keep doing your shit, bro.
Yeah, man. Take your time out here, man. Until then, the Wave 804, man. We out.
All right now.
All right, brother.
It's the